Hello, subscribers. Welcome to a live stream of AD&D's Curse of the Azure Bonds Remastered. So, this is interesting. It looks like the Black Dragons aren't able to see during the demo this character. So he's got something on him that they're not able to see. It could be that he generated with a ring of invisibility or something. But this is pretty funny. They're not able to see him, and he just keeps shooting them with stab stone. Hey, Hamatic and DC, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? Remaster version with the master, Ham says. Doing great here. How's it in your neck of the woods, Ham? Slowly getting dark already? Ah, gosh. DC says, just waking up, hoping Pod sleeps in and lets me watch a bit. I know how that goes, DC. I gotta take quite a few breaks for my little one as well. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this since these black dragons are doomed and can't reach and figure out how to see him. They lose. You never know what you're gonna get with all these changes. So today we're going to be testing out the economy changes I've made. I have that option enabled, and the treasure experience. We created the party last time. That was last night. So we're going to do some interesting tactics and combos. We have a barbarian with psionics. He has domination as one of his disciplines he randomly was assigned. Also detection of magic. I guess that's kind of cool. Toothless Shark is a cavalier elf, female elf, so she has a unicorn. We have Bo, the dwarf fighter who has psionics. He has really high psionics. And I'm not sure. He has detection of good and evil, but I'm not sure about cell adjustment if I implemented that one yet. I think that's the healing. I'm pretty sure we can heal with that. And then we have Moody. He's a druid. Just a typical druid. We have Jimmy the monk. And I didn't get psionics on the monk, but he has good stats. And then we have a cleric with psionics, and he has invisibility, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure. I don't think I implemented body equilibrium yet. But a couple of them can do psionic blasts. You need 100 psionics to build a psionic blast non-psionic creatures. So that's cool. We got that. We do have item damage turned on. And we have, like I said, treasure experience adjustments on. So you get experience only once you try to sell the treasure in the shops. And based on how much you use the item, it decreases the amount of experience you get. And then I've added a new feature for randomizing set treasure finds. So when you open treasure chests, if that's enabled, it will randomize that a bit. It doesn't go crazy wild about it, but you will notice a difference. Like maybe something that was always a flail might become a mace or something else. Things of that nature. So helps with just giving a little bit of variety. So I got that enabled. DC asks, how long did it take to get these psionics? Well, I spent the whole stream creating characters, so it took about an hour and a half to get this party. Hey, Moody, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Moody the Druid becoming one with nature. Ham says Black Dragons should be terrifying, but not in SSI games. Yeah, you know what, Ham? That's a good point. I'll have to look that up because if that really is supposed to be a trait, which I don't remember reading about that in the monster manual. But if that really is in the monster manual, I will implement that. I just think I'm not 100% sure they're actually supposed to do that. I feel like maybe they did that later, and I'm not. A lot of things SSI did, they did wrong, not according to rules. So I definitely want to research that though. That's a good point. Moody says, "Does that mean you will no longer say the treasure is garbage?" Well, in D&D you get way too much in the SSI games, so that's why I turned this on. All these settings, we should end up getting a lot less magic items, but you're going to see a lot more variety of items because a lot of the money is now in items. So we're going to find all kinds of non-magical treasure. Figurines, bells, tapestries. I've put in just a slew of different item types that we're going to be finding. So that's what we're going to see today. Now, I do want to go buy some flasks of oil for somebody. Let me see who that was. Here we go. This is the fighter. Okay, let's go get bows, some flasks of oil. I also want to get treasure chests to help protect our items. But weight encumbrance is going to be a huge issue with the way the rules are set. And I don't exactly have the strongest characters. Let's buy a large wooden chest for you. You can stack them on the character. But I am going to start running into weight issues. Can you handle that? No, see, that's too heavy for him. Let's give that to Bo. Let's see if we can get you a small one. Even a small one's too heavy. Yeah, 17 strength. Okay, let's give that to Jimmy then. Moody's strong. Well, he just doesn't, he's not carrying much. Jimmy can handle that. What about bow ladder? Yeah. Not the best. Okay, well, we have a little bit of item protection there. And the money deal, you start with less money, but I hadn't made that adjustment yet, so I'm gonna purposely drop some money here. But now if you create characters, it will. So I'm just gonna take 200 platinum and leave the rest. Just to make it the way it should be. What do we got here? DC says, do the tapestries still weigh 1.5 billion pounds? Yes, and there's a reason. That's Gary Gygax's intention. He said you shouldn't be able to just grab all this money and get out. That's part of the problem with the SSI implementation. They give you too much gem and jewelry. So it's super light with tons of money, and it's not supposed to be that way. So we're going to see. I'll be making tweaks over time, but that's the intention. Hey, Sever, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? And thank you so much. Gifted a tier 1 sub to DC. Gifted 35 in the channel. Sever, you have the most gift subs you've given out of anybody. Thank you so much. Your generosity has no bounds. Thank you so much. And thanks for giving DC the shout out. Can I shout out Sever here? Sever's also on a 5-stream watch streak. Okay, I have to wait a minute before I can give Sever one. Yeah, thank you guys so much. And Sever, thanks for your generosity. Wow. Amazing. Okay, enough of me blabbing. Let's get on with it. Okay, let's go talk to the sage. Yep, tell the truth. She takes half our money. Journal entry, we don't care. We've seen that 1 billion times. You know, I do want to get the scroll case real quick. Those are pretty light. Get one on boat ladder and one on Jimmy. Okay. You have to go to so many places before it'll progress, so we'll come in here even though we don't want to train. Let's go in the temple. Where is it? Okay. Act like we're gonna heal. We're not healing. Get out of here. See if that's enough. Group of royal guards. Okay, let's cast the buff. If we have one, we can do a prayer. God is awoken. Okay, DC. Okay, now I think I can shut out Sever. Sever. There we go. Okay, do we have anything else we can cast? Looks like, hold on, I need to go get my spells back. Forgot I had done a fight. Call. Okay. Memorize, cast, auto cast. King. I always like that little graphic there. Charm of EGA graphics. Sever says you don't actually have to pay the sage and find out the stuff you already know. I'll have to try that in my next play. Yeah, there's only so many things you have to do, like places you have to visit and stuff, before it triggers the event. I don't know 100% what they are, but I do know you have to see so many things, or it won't trigger this event. Hey, Toothless, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? The enemy is overwhelmed. Allow them to flee. This is great. So I put this in as a feature so you don't have to fight trash mobs. But I do want to fight them, so I'm going to say no. I need to change some of my icons too. Let's try to bring a guard with us. Let's have some fun with Sonic Blast. Wow. Nice. They're losing their turn. Okay, let's try to charm this one. That guy's going berserk. Wanders away. Sever says I usually get around it by handing off all but 2 platinum to a mule character at the training hall. Gonna see everything, go back to my hall and retrieve the money. Yeah, that works. So you're not gonna like the new features then, Sever, of if you enable it, where you get far less money, the way Gary Gygax intended. The economy adjustments. Toothless is on a 3-stream watch streak. Nice. Let's go after this guy in the corner. He's the ally. I got 2 allies. Ah! That guy switched. He became enraged. Okay, so each character receives 84 experience, and there's a potential 4 experience in items. So whatever they have is worth just enough gold to be worth 4 experience. That is not worth taking. We'll say no. You surrender, sure, why not? Toothless says, frankly, I don't bother. You get so much money in SSI version. Saving some platinum on Sage is really not worth it. I mostly have problems carrying all that money. Yeah, exactly. What? That's what we're going to test. We're going to be tweaking this as we go. I'm pretty confident we've made major fixes to it. Yes, we want to rest. Let's put the Royal Guard up front. So the next big fight's going to be against all these rogues and fire knives. I want to get a bless. And I think I'm okay with that. Cast auto cast aid. Manually cast prayer. And manually cast bless. Toothless says the Royal Guard seems a bit anemic. They usually have more hit points. Yeah, he got downgraded. They can be downgraded or upgraded. These happen to be downgraded. He's level 3, Constitution of 7, Strength of 9. Yeah, he's pretty weak. No penalties with long swords. Okay. Here we go. Door explodes. Yeah, con of 7. I mean, that's average, you know. I mean, 10 is average for human. 3 to 18, 21. 10 and a half is average, so okay. Jimmy, what do we want you to do? Do we want you to run forward or do we want you to shoot? I think I'm gonna have you shoot right now. Moody, let's get a summon out here. In fact, we're gonna put it right here. The range on animal summoning is awesome compared to monster summoning. Toothless says, yeah, it's a has all their stats 10. Boring. Yeah, it's really dumb. Even like things like ogres, they didn't even put the strength right on those. They're strength 10. Now we have our psionic here. Does he have enough? Yeah, he has enough to do a blast if we want to. Let's do a blast. Thief is stunned. Fire knife's confused. Thief's confused. Nice. That's causing some chaos. All right, what are you gonna do? We could do hold person. We could do invisibility. He does have enough for a psionic blast against non-psionics. Yeah, let's do another psionic blast. What I love about it is it's instantaneous. The best result. That guy's confused. He's not. He's not either. Let's go up this direction. Panicked. Fire knife wanders away, but he's stuck. Yeah, we got a wild boar army. It's a lot of boars, Ham says. Yeah, the Psionics is super fun. It takes a long time though to get 100. You have to have 100 Psionic to be able to do a Psionic blast against non-Psionics, as I was saying. But it's fun because you can do that on fighters. I did it on Barbarian. And the disciplines can be great too. I need to finish doing those. Let's do a summon insect. Hey, Car, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It says Curse of the Getting Up Before Noon on Sunday. Not quite same fantasy feel. Alright, let's go to open hand attack. Nice. Stun. Toothless says, this reminds me, that thief just threw his dagger. So from now on he has to fight barehanded. Is it possible to add a backup weapon like a short sword? It's already done, Thiefless. Or Toothless. Yeah, they have, usually I give them a couple daggers or 3, and they throw the first 1 or 2. And they don't always hold on to the last one. There's a chance they won't. But in general, they will hold on to it. It's probably like a 20% chance that they'll throw the last one. But yep, that was a good question. Let's do this one. Okay, Saz, what are you? You're the barbarian. Let's take that guy down. Bo is our fighter. 14 damage. Wow. Thief goes berserk. Nice. On our side now. Thief wanders away. Utter chaos. Yeah, since I have item damage on, things like fireballs and fire-related attacks can destroy a lot of stuff, which we don't want to do. Jimmy the Monk, he can run all the way over here. Nice. He's gotten in 2 or 3 stuns already. Man, these guys are getting like no attacks thanks to that Psionic Blast. Backstab. Able to reach. That guy threw darts. Don't worry, Jimmy will punch him. It's like the pandemonium spell in Wizardry 8. There's chaos everywhere. Okay, so they didn't have anything worth experience, any items. It's all just normal junk. So don't worry about it. Let's rest again. Memorize. Call. Call. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to get into the treasure room because we don't have a knock. We do have warp wood, right? Is that a druid spell? We do. I think it might be considered a magic room though, so warp wood may not work. We can try it once we get to that point. All right, so we got another fight coming up here. Let's do our auto. Toothless says, battles sure are different in this version. Yeah, normally you'd just throw a giant fireball, right? And be over with real quick. Now you got options. You may need knock. Yeah, that's the thing. If it's a magic door, I don't think I make warp wood be able to work. But if it's a non-magic door, then I make it work. The fact that you can break it open with strength means it's not magical. There's some doors that you can only get in with knock, regardless of your strength. So it may work. We'll see. Basically, it causes the door to be a lot weaker so that your having lower strength can still allow you to bash through. It'll be a good test. Okay, we cast that. Let's cast prayer. Hungry snarls. Release the dogs. Punch a dog, Jimmy. All right, this is boat ladder. Let's see if we can get some of these dogs. Man, look at the range on that. Falls into a coma. Killed. Falls into a coma. Wow, nice. Killed. Sonic Blast just killing them. That's amazing. You have Sonic Blast. You have Domination. We could get one on our team with that, but it's not. Warpwood can open locked non-magical doors. Yeah, I implemented that as a feature. It shows up as an option. Summon insect. This one's helpless. Goes berserk. Oh, it's so strong. Oh, we don't have to kill the fire. Oh, I guess we do have to kill the fire knife. Change back. It just lasts that one round. Now he's confused. Down he goes. 0 experience in items, so I'm not going to take any of it. Okay. Moment of truth. Warp wood. It did get us in. Nice. You have found the treasure room. Okay, so here we go. Now this is the example of the option enabled. So we get 309 experience points. That's for the money. When you have money, you get it immediately. And then anything that's item related that has experience value tied to it, it shows you here. So you can see there's 2,200 worth of experience. As long as we don't use the items, the more you use them, the less you're going to get. So you can see here we've got some miscellaneous non-magical stuff that we could haul back and try to sell, but it's going to impact your carrying capacity and you're going to get overloaded eventually. So you have to kind of make a decision on how much of that you want to carry and how much you can. And that drastically impacts economy because now you're not going to be able to get tons of money for free just sitting in either platinum or gems or jewelry and stuff like that. So I've got both enabled. I got the economy fix enabled plus the experience for items enabled. So that's the best of both worlds. Hey, Boat Ladder, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Toothless says, I already love Sonics. I love the fact it is possible, even if unlikely, to run into an enemy Sonic as well. Yeah, we'll see if that happens. It's probably it is very, very rare, but that would be cool. It was a heck of a lot of development time for something that you'll hardly ever see, but it's okay. Item experience value diminishes over time. Yes. Yeah, the more you use it, it will start to decrease the amount of experience you get for it, which is exactly what Gary wanted. So let's see here. What do we want to take? Oh, and by the way, this also makes the identify spell more useful because I'm going to be mixing in more random magic item types and non-magic. And you may want to know if something's magical when you're out adventuring before you can go back to town. So we know all this stuff's going to be magical. So let's pick that up. And then we'll have to decide if we want to pick up the rest of that. So the banded mail. Let's give that to the Cavalier. So he has armor class 0. Let's see if it's an upgrade. -1. Okay. We have a longsword, which we definitely want to give to the person specializes in that, which I think is bow. Thaco's 12. Thaco 11. I'm going to drop one of these. You'll notice I have 2 in case one gets destroyed from item damage, because that can happen. Okay, we got some magic user scrolls. We don't have a magic user, but we can still sell those. Ion Stone Deep Red. I feel like that's a dexterity or a strength item. I think it's dexterity, so we definitely want that for the Barbarian, because that's going to drop his armor class by 2. It's 2 right now. Oh, his level's too low. That's right. Okay. So barbarians can't equip those types of items until later. Well, let's find. Okay. The cavalier has 17. The fighter has 16. We're giving it to the fighter. So Bo gets it. 16 should become 17. Yes, nice. And what else? We got some dust. We know what that is. Some potions. And now we have to decide about this wire, coffer, urn, tapestries, and painting. Jimmy's pretty strong. Let's have him take the painting, coffer, wire, urn. So his encumbrance is 1,028. If we pick up a tapestry that weighed close to 300 pounds, his movement dropped from 19 to 9. We're dropping that. I don't think anybody's going to be strong enough to lug that around without severe penalty. Yeah, we're going to leave it behind. So right there, we just lost a little experience because we won't be able to sell that. We also lost some money. I mean, we could pick it up if we want to have terrible movement, but I don't want terrible movement. We'll force you to make some trade-offs as a player. Car says, dibs on the ion stone. Yeah. Everybody wants that. Okay. Come upon some running thieves. What do? Remain calm. They yell as they run past. The fire knives are pushing up from the south. They're boiling out of the sewers. Already have fire knives by you. Ah, it's more than just fire knives. It's two-hold animal. Sonic blast. Let's do domination. Let's see if we can get this one on our side. Nope. Fail. Nice. 3 for 3. Okay, that one's confused, stunned, raged. So he's on our side. So is that one. One item is destroyed. That was the first item destruction we saw. It would be his armor or a shield if he had one equipped. One item destroyed. We're tearing up their armor. This guy's still active. That works, yeah. Zero experience and items, but Bowlighter is ready for a level up. Care about that stuff. Oh. Jimmy, punch a dog. So he used up 20 Sonics. Do we do another blast? I think so, because it worked well on the dogs. It actually killed and put some in a coma. Nice. Killed 3, put 1 in a coma. Killed 4. These poor guys. Ladder. We could get down there. You only have 9 movement though. Let's just do hold person on these fire knives. So much crowd control. Nice. So he still has plenty for Sonic Blast. Let's do another one. I get that one, I can get that one, I can get these 2. Can't get all 3. The other one was unaffected. Saz does not have enough to do Sonic Blast. We can try domination on one of these. Under control for 13 rounds. We get to control that dog. Man, Bo. Okay, 7 experience and items. It's probably this here, this composite short bow. Worth a tiny bit, I'll take it. Nope. Entering the sewers. Fighting dog leaves the party. Yeah, that wasn't a magic item, that composite bow. That was just the worth of the bow itself. Basically, the way it works is any item that has money worth at least 9 gold pieces worth will give you 1 experience. Potions give a little more. Potions and scrolls are divided by 5 based on their value. So, like, if you find something worth 90 gold pieces, essentially, and your power versus the enemy was equal, you'll basically get 10 experience. So even regular items, if that was magical, we probably would have got more like, it would have said more like 300 experience, 200 to 300, somewhere in that range. That's a good indication. If you start seeing a lot of experience, then there's probably some magic items. And you know, in the if you don't have this option enabled, it just blobs all the experience together, and it tells you you find 5,000 experience. You don't know how much of it was from killing the monsters versus the items and treasure. But with this enabled, you do know because it tells you right there. Okay, so let's rememorize. Call. Save. And I'm going to take a quick break here, guys. I got to let my dog out. Be back probably about 5 minutes. Okay, everyone, I am back. Let's continue on in the sewers. Spot something flapping on the ceiling. We don't care. Actually, I think I might have made it where you get experience here. I'm not sure. Let's try to have Jimmy do it. Did I make it where you get experience? I don't think so. No, I would have said something. I need to make a note of that. You should get some reward for doing that. I don't know why they don't make it where you do. Okay, we got an Odie Oak fight. Thanks, Ham. Okay, we got some disease probably coming up here. So I gotta figure out how I want to deal with this. Let's use the crossbow. One item destroyed. Another item destroyed. Ouch. Sastam's diseased. We lose our armor? Shield? I don't know what we lost there. Let's try a Sonic Blast. They probably got really good saving throws. But let's see what we can do here. Stunned. 2 are stunned. 1's confused. Not bad. Okay, animal summoning. Yeah, he lost his armor. His armor class 7 now. That's not good. Wanders away. Yeah, attack the boar. Bow's diseased and weakened. Dang, that's brutal. Losing his armor. It's so brutal. Stunned, afraid, stunned. What's this one? Can't reach, really? Sonic Blast. Okay. Domination. Under control for 5 rounds. We got an Odioke for 5 rounds. It didn't allow me to control it. That's a bug. It's worked on humanoids. I'm wondering if I have something for non-humanoids or didn't do it right. Unless he was stunned. He's not stunned, right? No. I think it didn't put him into... I think he's still in computer control mode. Okay, cool. We don't have to kill that last one then. Zero experience. Okay, safe place to rest. There we go. But now we don't have armor on bow. Oh, it's so bad. Armor class 7 wandering around. Hey, Jimmy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh, I don't think I have any extra armor. Banded mail. Yeah, I threw away the extra armor I had. But it's going to make me look for armor on the next fight, even if it's something like leather. Save. I do want to look real quick at the control of the Dominion. Domination. Let's see here. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, that's the bug. I'm going to fix this real quick so the next time I use it, it will work properly. Well, this is the wrong spot. There we go. Domination. If the caster is not controlled by the computer, that's all correct. Okay, I think this might be the cause. Do it this way. See if that resolves that. And then there was one more thing I'm going to check on. Sonic Blast. Okay. All right. Let's run. Jimmy says we don't have armor, huh? Because it was destroyed. Yeah. Yeah, we turned on the destroy item feature. Item damage. Yep, we've got it in hardcore mode, guys. Hardcore mode. Item destruction's on. Treasure only for experience. Once you sell, it's on. Economy fix is on. This is the way Gary Gygax intended for us to play the game. You're getting a big snowstorm, Jimmy? Ooh. They're talking about an evil person, which I know who they're talking about. I wouldn't consider him evil. I would consider him self-interested. How about that? He doesn't want others to suffer. He just wants his more than fair share. We'll just say it that way. Okay, that's bargain. We're going to agree. Save. Okay, here's the big fight. I'm so self-interested. Nice find of words there. And Jimmy says he's only happy when he's pulling a scam on someone. Oh, there's a show, a TV show. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. It's called Still Open All Hours with David Jason. It's a British comedy. He's a shopkeeper. It's it's kind of a reboot of the show Open All Hours, but I always think of Kiffer with both of those shows. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. Um, the shopkeeper's always pulling some like very, very elaborate scam on people. And it's always like just absolutely nuts the level of effort he goes through in order to do it. Just for I just think of Kipper every time I watch that show. Ooh, stun the Odioke. Nice. Jimmy's diseased. Oh man. Okay. Sonic Blast time. How many can we get? I want to try to do the Odioke. The Neo Odioke. Dang it, unaffected. Okay, let's get some animals out here. It doesn't ring a bell for you, Ham? Gotcha. Let's try it again. We're in a better position with you. Falls in a deep sleep. Neo is stunned. Falls in a deep sleep. Nice. Okay, what do you have? You don't have enough for a Sonic Blast, but you can do Domination. Let's try it. Unaffected. Druid power. None of that. We'll do summon insects. What is this one doing? This one's not making up its mind. Let me see what he's doing. Is this one that's in a deep sleep? Let me look. Conditions. No, he's not in a deep sleep. Okay, then why aren't you making up your mind of what you want to do? See what he's doing here. I can fix this. I'm gonna break it out of this loop here. Second. Okay. This one's doing the same thing. Okay. I think the Sonics has led to some confusion. Let me get this fixed. It's causing them to be indecisive, which is causing an infinite loop. Let's force them out. Okay. Old person won't do anything. We still have some sonic ability. Stunned. Moody says, could you summon more exciting monsters? These monsters are bores, lol. I like it, Moody. Wow, Jimmy only had 1 hit point left there. It's living on the edge. Gotta redo those icons. Make them more interesting. The Neo Otioke. He's perma-paralyzed. Perma-stunned. Moody says, I like the fact you're laughing at more of my puns. Hopefully that means they're getting better. You always have good puns, Moody. The pun master. Okay, no magic items. Do you want to? Yes. Safe place to rest. Okay. Now, save. Under E. Fix this while I'm looking at the code. Zero. Okay, that should fix that. And then I want to also fix the icons on those characters so they're not the generic looking icons. Alter. Boat ladder. Let me take a look here. So he's cleric. So I kind of work. Hey, DC, welcome back. How'd Separate go? Good. Hopefully they were better puns than what DC Senior dishes out. He slays me with some of those DCs. Yeah, bad puns are definitely eye-rolling material. Like it basically makes it cheapens puns. Puns are already a little cheap, comedy, but to make them bad, it will cause future puns that are told to be not as well accepted. Moody says some of these characters have poor armor class. Curious why that is. Well, one of the characters' armor got destroyed. We have item damage turned on. That's probably the armor class 7 that you're seeing. Let's see. Shield. That looks kind of cool. Okay, Jimmy. He already has his set. Moody. The Druid is not set. Is he in a scimitar most of the time, I think? Let's do this. Actually, he will have a wooden shield. So let's make that appropriate. Sometimes he'll use a spear too, though. Let's do this one. Hair. Let's give him gray hair. Green. And we'll see who the other one is once we get in the next fight. Okay, bow ladder. Did you cast anything? No. Moody did. Let's go back and return the reward. This will be interesting to see what we get, because normally I think you get jewelry. We'll see if my translation works right here. So 5 experience points and another 65 in items. So a vial and belt is what we got with the downgrade. With the economy adjustment. Okay. Save under E. Because I think you get a piece of jewelry normally. Troll fight. Moody says very similar to Ultima Underworld 2, where weapons and armor can be destroyed. I know Moody is restricted on armor since he's a druid. Yep, absolutely. The Royal Guard's gonna bite the dust. Man, they surprised us. Okay, let's try a Sonic Blast here. Falls into a coma. Falls into a deep sleep. Unaffected. Stunned. That's pretty darn good results. Animal summoning. We'll get crocodiles, since Moody said the others were boars. You could do a Sonic Blast too. Why not? It's the best position I could get in, though. Let's go this way. Falls into a coma. Confused. Nice. Man. Psionics for the win. Took a long time to get Sonic Blast, but hey. Amazing. So Saztam's the next icon I need to modify. guess we'll bandage the royal guard. Moody says, great, now I have 2 pairs of Crocs. Oh, wow. 3,540 experience and items. Leather saddlebag. That's funny that it's showing the little dashes there. I probably didn't put the name in the name. Scabbard, coffer, rug, brazier, staff, sling, flail, ion stone, pink and green, girdle, and bracers. All right, so here's the deal. The girdle of the dwarves, if we use that, we're not going to get any experience for it because we're not going to be selling it. That's intended. That's the way Gary Gygax wanted you to do this with the game. But we are going to definitely use it. We're not selling that. Just have to figure out who I want to get the Constitution bonus. Nobody is at 19 to get regeneration. Probably should put it on Bo. So he's got less hit points. Although, if we put it on Saztam, since he's a barbarian, he gets even a bigger boost. He's got 65. Actually, he probably can't equip it either. His level's too low. So yeah, let's give it to Bo. Hit points 43, hit points 48, yep. And then this pink and green is charisma. Let's give that to the Cavalier. He has 18 charisma. Bracers and a girdle. Yeah, good loot. Car says, girdle of the dwarves. Does it give you bitter alcoholic feet? The bracers, I don't think are cursed. We're going to give those to Bo right now, actually, since he's out of armor. And then the flail. Who's good with flails? I think boat ladder. Yeah. What's going on boat ladder? Thaco goes from 1817. We'll keep the flail in case that one, the magic one, gets destroyed. Now the staff sling, that's also for boat ladder. It's boat ladder's day. And then the brazier, all this stuff. Do I have someone strong enough? Okay. Jimmy, which is the rug way? He's still okay. Still okay. That dropped him. That's too much. Maybe give the large wooden chest to Bo. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Safe place to rest. DC says, at first I thought that was coffee instead of coffer. Also, I still am over the moon at finding a rod of smiting relatively early. Made my cleric a beast. Yeah, that's amazing. That's a really good find. Car says, I like that detached distance between the player and the character. Player, it might not be cursed. Character. Might what now? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm not role-playing as the characters. Hey, Tim, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Okay, so here's another fight through this room. It's a troll fight. It's going to be kind of brutal, so I think let's get less. And I need to consider my second level spells here. Let's get rid of hold person. And let's get aid. 2 more aid. And for Moody, get rid of charm person. Get rid of hold animal. We're going to do bark skin. And another summon insect. I want to get a flame blade too. Flame blade. Okay. Bark skin. Put that on bow. Flame blade. Bless. Prayer. It's Sunday Fun Day. Yes, that's right, Tim. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Okay, aid. Put it on the front line first. All right, here we go. I'm going to keep Jimmy back here. His hit points are a little bit too low to be dealing with these. All right. Bo, the barbarian, or the fighter Sonic. Let's do the Sonic Blast here. Man, this potentially hit a ton. Figure out how I want to aim this. Let's do this. Troll falls into a coma. Crocodile's killed. Just killed outright. Nice. Holy moly. Falls into a coma. Wow. The power of psionics. Do summon insects. Let's do another blast here. Troll stunned. So that one's stunned. That one's helpless. These two are normal. This guy's got wrecked. See if we can start taking these down. Temporarily down. Better chaos. Okay, we can bring you in now. Stand on this one's corpse. Oh, I forgot about that crocodile. Oh, that's funny. I'm going to put a note on that one. Showed panic. Stunned message. When the trolls were down. Need to do that. They had no items. That went well. So now we got to try to find the training hall. Funny thing is, am I going to have enough money to train? I don't think I will. No. That's amazing. That's actually really cool to me. We don't have enough money to train because of the economy fixes. Because we don't have a shop to sell the items. And you don't find enough raw money. You find it in items more. So we actually can't train at the hidden guild. Secret guild. Okay. Knight's here. Kind of tempted to fight the knight and then try to charm him. Let's try it. We could have 2 chances. Because we have 2 charm person or mammal. Let's drop the royal guard. Because he's gonna try to do damage to the knight. Fire knives. You may flee or surrender. Attack. The enemy is overwhelmed. Allow them to flee. No. Charm. We don't want to hurt him. Because we want to try to charm him. Unaffected. We get one more try. Otherwise, we have to kill him. Yeah. What level is he? Level 6. That's a heck of a lot better than the other one. He's got 9 strength for a fighter. This is great. This is Crevish level of attributes from Gateway of Savage Frontier. 9 strength, 5 intelligence, 14 wisdom, 11 dexterity. He's got 16 constitution at least and 15 charisma. Oh, that's hilarious. He's got a proficiency with longsword. Okay. He's got good hit points though. We can move him up front. He can be a much better tank than the Royal Guard. Okay, you're gonna come along with us, buddy. And let's get back these. Okay, we're entering the hideout. Let's see, I have no idea which way to go. Fire knives charge immediately. Look at Jimmy with his 19 movement. Punch stun immediately. Let's turn you invisible. Duration. How long do we want the psionic invisibility to last? This is the number of turns. Holy moly. Turns is 10 rounds. One turn is 10 rounds. Let's do 5 turns. That's 50 rounds. Domination, I don't know how... I don't think that has a really far range. I think we could reach this guy, though. Yeah, we can reach one of these. Let's do this one. He's under control for 6 rounds. Animal summoning. All right, so yeah, see, we have full control over this fire knife now. We don't want to attack. This is a really fun party. Saztan lost his weapon. That's the item that was destroyed for him. I just realized I need to equip his weapon. Okay. There we go. The Domination's gonna wear off, so I don't care about the fire knife. Could actually take some of their armor. It's leather. Any upgrades? No. Okay. Fire knife leaves the party. Call. Call. Okay, perfect. Looking for the treasure room first. This is an ornate room. Once was a library. So those that have joined late, that aren't familiar with what I'm doing here, this is the remaster of AD&D Gold Box that I'm working on. This is version 2.9. You can go download version 2.8. But this version has some new special options I'm testing out. Let me show real quick here. So on the context menu, I've made economy adjustments. So I got those enabled. Fixes the terrible economy issue with all the SSI Gold Box games, where you end up having way too much money. I have random parties and events turned on. Missile, you can do missile attacks at 10 feet, which is essentially melee range. Treasure experience adjustments on. So what that does is you only get experience when you sell the items in the shop. That's how it's supposed to work, according to Gary Gygax's rules. So as you use the items, the amount of experience you will get when you sell them goes down. So it does keep track of when you're using the items. So you can use them a little bit. It won't impact the experience a huge amount, but it still does. And then if you use them just a ton, it'll eventually reach 0. And you sell, you'll still get the money, but you won't get any experience. And then I have randomized set treasure finds turned on. So what that means is, like, let's say in the game there's a mace +2 that's always in this treasure chest. It will randomize it a bit. It doesn't go crazy. It keeps a lot of the items the same, but you will notice a difference. So those are all the things I have turned on right now for this playthrough. Let's go back to here. Sever, thanks so much for the 100 bits. I really appreciate that. Sever says a Becte Corbin is a type of polearm and warhammer that was popular in the late medieval Europe. The name is Old French for raven's beak. Similar to the Lucerne hammer, it consists of a modified hammer's head and spike mounted atop a long pole. Unlike the Lucerne hammer, the Becte Corbin was used primarily with the beak to fluke to attack instead of the hammerhead. Absolutely right. And for those that don't know, I've implemented the armor class to penetrate, so you can actually see it from the analysis view here. So let's look at the Becte Corbin. So it's -1 to hit against unarmored. But if you look, you actually get +2 to hit against banded mail, splint mail, plate mail, field plate, and full plate. So it is definitely designed to penetrate heavier armor. And if we compare that to, let's take a look at the hand axe. So hand axe, as you can see against the heavier armor, it's really decreasing your chance to hit. -2, -2, -3, -4. Then against unarmored, it's actually a +1 to hit. So that has been implemented, as I didn't know. All right, so, but thanks for the 100 bits, Sever. I appreciate that. And Jimmy, thanks for giving Sever the shout out. I did earlier, so Sever, you get a double shout out today. And you deserve it with all your generosity. You're spotted by Fire Knife Patrol. Okay. Jimmy the Monk flies forward. Bo, the psionic fighter. Let's try a blast on these. Enraged. Got one of them. Okay. Let's do another Sonic Blast. Enraged, enraged, stunned, panicked. Jimmy says, notice how he makes sure I'm put into danger immediately, Jay. That's because I have faith in you, Jimmy. That's why. It's not trying to purposely put you in danger. No, I just know you can handle it. He can do the punch, the stun punch, like Bruce Lee's 1-inch punch. Let's do a domination on one of these. Let's do this one. He's under control for 7 rounds. Ham says he likes you too much, Jimmy. That's why he puts you in harm's way. Look at that. Jimmy takes one down with 1 punch. Don't need to do anything here. These guys are pretty much disabled. Now we have control over the fire knife. Jimmy says that answer was so slick, I thought I was watching a Kiffer stream. How can you think that, Jimmy? Kiffer's responses are usually long-winded, like 10 minutes. His explanations are 10 minutes. Okay, nothing worth taking here. Let's get our spells back. We are looking for treasure room. I've gone that way, right? Nope. But it's not somewhere I want to go anyway. Oh, fire knives again. Man, look at the range on summon animals. It's crazy. So much farther than monster summoning. Saztam doesn't have enough for a Sonic Blast, but he does have enough for Domination. Under control, 7 rounds. Nice. It's the best bang for my buck here. Jimmy says that's true, and by the end, we're somehow arguing about the merits of a piece of 9th century Irish poetry. Yes, that is super accurate. Super, super accurate. Who do we take down? That guy's stunned. Man, those boar doing some damage. He only has 3 psionic points left at a 92 because of that domination. It is expensive. There we go. Zero experience and items. It's all worthless stuff again. This is where we want to go. Okay. You found the armory. Do you open it? Yep. 1,876 experience and items. Now we're talking. This all looks like pretty standard. It doesn't look like the randomness changed. Okay, flail. He's good with mace. So you get the mace. They go 17. They go 15. Nice. What else? Flail. I think Jimmy. No. Bow ladder gets the flail. They go 17. They go 16. Nice. He's got a backup flail +1 in case that other one gets destroyed. I think these bracers are cursed. And then longsword is going to go on bow. They go 11. They go 9. Perfect. He'll take the other as a spare too in case that gets destroyed. That's probably the +3 Frostbrand. And then Elfin Chainmail. We can give that to Bo. Okay, and then the bracers put on Moody. There we go. -1 armor class on Moody now. And the necklace. Let's put that on boat ladder. All right, we got the big fight to do now. We're going to do that and then we'll be done with this stream. I'll stream again later, of course, but okay, before we move forward, let's cast prayer. Aid. Put aid on Jimmy. O. And boat ladder. Okay, anything else? Nope. So we're going to surrender just so we can go straight into the big fight. So I don't have to fight the others. Don't care about viewing the journal entries. All right. Untargetable mage. So he's got something on him. Probably invisibility of some kind. This one's got 31 hit points. He's leveled up. This one's leveled down. He's got 18 hit points. 30. So most of them are normal. There's a couple adjustments. All right, Jimmy, what are we going to have you do? Let's have you run all the way back if possible and punch the mage. Look at that. Look at that superhero. Nice, and he stunned him. Perfect. Invisibility sounds right, Jimmy says. And Ham says, big fight. Get the drums going. Animal summoning. We are going to flood their back lines. Okay, what do you have? Okay, you can do a Sonic Blast. Let's do it. This could cause so much chaos. How many can we hit? Holy moly. Enraged, stunned, enraged. Enraged, confused, confused. Okay, pretty good effect. Okay, Bo got hit, so he can't use his Sonic ability this round. That one's confused, so we don't care to hit that one. 17 damage. Wow. One item's destroyed. We just destroyed that guy's armor. Either that or a weapon or something. Okay, what do we want to do now? Charm? Oh, that guy switched sides. He's enraged. Fire Knife's charmed. Another Sonic Blast. Okay, we got two. Man, so many hits. Hold animal. One item destroyed. I have no idea what that mage just cast. I don't see a buff on him. I don't know what he did. Saztam can use... Let's use Domination on one of these. Do it on the mage. Oh, he's out of range. Let's do it on this guy. Under control for 6 rounds. Another item destroyed. Let's do the ones that have the most hit points. Round 4. Jimmy stunned the mage again. He's back there. Bruce Lee him. Bo finally gets to use his Sonics. One's enraged. That guy's scared. Oh, he doesn't have 100 Sonic points left. Okay. There goes our charmed fire knife. He got backstabbed. Okay, this one we have control over. Take that one. Destroyed another item. Man, low 17 damage. I can't hit that one. Come on, Saz, you can do it. Nope. There we go. Bow ladder took care of him. Oh, he destroyed an item. Who did he hit, though? I think he might have hit a fire knife. Man, we've had a lot of items destroyed this combat. Armor class 6 on this one. 6, 4. Yeah, I don't know if it was a shield or what. The way I have it destroy items is it processes shield first, if you have it equipped, then armor, and then potentially weapon. If it's like a melee weapon. $722 experience in items, so there is some value here. There's a potion, there's a scroll. This vial and pot and scabbard are non-magical, but they probably have some value, so I'm going to pick those up. Okay. Cool. So far, I'm loving the economy adjustments and the experience for items. Go ahead and save it, and then we'll be done for now. So I plan on doing a little more testing on these optional adjustments before I release this version for other people to play. So far, so good. So, Sever, thanks again for the donations there. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.